Wait. Why she had me black, but now she back up on my dick again? I don't give a fuck about how you feel, that's insignificant. I just wanna win, don't call me twin, cause we ain't synonyms.
What's going on?
What's up?
How's your day been, big dog?
Working a bar sucks.
Yeah. What'd you think it was going to be?
What? Like working,
Working
a bar?
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be sick, dude. Drunk all the time.
I mean, it is sick probably 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Is that an accurate percentage?
Yeah, I think so.
Because, I mean, the rest of the times...
My regulars are sick. Anyone else that comes in, I'm like, oh, I'll blow this fucking place up.
Yeah, you're going to have your people that come in all the time that you're just like, all right, man. Like, this dude's so cool. He just comes, gets a couple brewskis, smokes a cigarette.
Yep. It's always, damn, like, my favorite regulars are, like, above 50. They're sick.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't think, are there people our age that are regulars? Like regulars,
like not as regular as a 50-year-old working at Redacted Chemical Company.
Redacted Chemical Co.
Yeah. That shit. It's mostly those people, or like they work in the health industry at like a office job or something like that.
Yeah,
or teachers. I got a lot of teachers. Teachers love getting fucking hammered, right?
Oh yeah,
pretty cool.
Why wouldn't you? Dude, if I had to deal with fucking middle schoolers all the time, you bet your ass I ain't drinking at home.
No,
be scared I might hurt myself if I drink by myself.
Scared my students might egg my house again. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going out to drink, so I'm safe, and then drive home.
Oh, if you're a teacher, yeah. Let me pick up a DUI so I can't teach at county schools anymore.
I think you still could. They don't care, dude. We had a...
You'd be demoted to sub.
Dude, we had a teacher.
Submissive. Not dominant. Yeah, sub
dude, we had a teacher that fucking cranked his hog in the room,
Whoa,
remember?
First of all, acquitted.
Really?
The glove didn't fit. Are we talking about the golf man?
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, he sued
I don't keep up with his story.
Listen.
I just heard about it and assumed he was guilty because have you seen him?
I was a member at that golf club, so I know. Me and Mikey dug deep into it.
Have you asked him?
Dude, he won like a civil suit against the county schools for like $15 million. That's why he hangs out there.
Why is he not teaching? Oh, that's why.
That's why, yeah. He's like, fuck, I'm not doing that ever again.
Oh, okay.
He's like, what's your tea time?
Oh, well, I'm sorry I said that. He's still creepy, though. He used to like,
almost dropped his Instagram handle. The toe. Yeah.
We had the putt in his class. Mm-hmm. He'd always reach around my waist and kind of just like.
I wish he gave me a reach around.
Your putting stroke's a little short, big guy.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like breathed.
You're
down
coming up short.
I'm kidding. I never even had his fucking class. Never once spoke to him outside of the golf course as an adult.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That's crazy. Yeah, we used to call him with the we'd make up that song. Mm-hmm. Make fun of that 6ix9ine song.
Yes.
Stiffy
Still do. We still say that.
Oh yeah, I walk around my house and sing it. About 4 a.m. I'm just hammered off my house playing Counter-Strike. Yeah.
Dude, I hate to sound 50, but how about this fucking weather, huh? Yeah,
hey,
dude.
What are you getting into, Chuck?
Yeah, dude. I'm just saying, I just want to golf so bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Chuck, what have you been into this week, big dog?
Not much. Just working and living life. Hanging out with my girlfriend a lot.
Yeah.
Look at him go. That's awesome.
He's the happiest man in this room, I think. It's definitely Chuck.
Things are good. Life is good right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We're happy. For you.
I wanted to follow up with something that we talked about in the first episode.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I don't even remember that.
So what have you been like researching lately on Wikipedia?
Dude, thank God. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to bring that up again. I wanted to be organically. Fuck yes.
Yeah, let's hear it. What
All
you
right,
got?
so we'll go back to how many tabs I have open. Logan still has me beat, so it's not that fascinating.
I probably do because I've not closed any. I've only opened more.
Yeah, I've only opened more too. I have 246 tabs. We're about up 15 from last time.
Okay.
Okay. Last Wikipedia page, it's 3 pagan gods.
Oh my god.
Tammuz. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Anana and Ball.
What prompted that? Just curious.
Yeah, why'd you get into that?
I mean, no
Dude,
judgment. I love like mythology.
I follow some bot on Twitter that's like a cult. It's called the Occult Bot, and it honestly posts a lot of conspiracies and just bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes it'll talk about these gods, and they're like, "Look at the Pope's hat. That's because this god looked this way." So I'll just search that, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, this guy was a fish, and that's why the Pope's hat looks like a fish mouth." Shit like that.
just try to find some like truth in the stuff. Basically,
I guess so, and just to I don't know, just like have fun with it too, you know.
Yeah.
Like everybody likes conspiracies and shit, but let's see. I closed one earlier today. Let's see.
Oh, that must
It
have
might have been Isaac Newton. It was Chauncey Billups. Pretty close. Pretty close. Detroit Pistons legend.
I do that all the time with basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, look up their basketball reference page.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how many times was this guy all NBA? You know, it's like,
What's his nicknames?
Yeah. I do that all the time.
Yeah, dude. I feel that heavy.
Yeah, nicknames for
bro.
sure.
Big nickname guy. White chocolate. You know, Jason Williams.
Oh yeah, the man.
Dude,
we need to have
NBA
him on.
nicknames suck now. I would love to. NBA nicknames suck now, dude.
Dude, all fucking professional sports nicknames I feel like suck now. Like they're just not. I don't know.
What's like? Okay,
Like
so
Randy Johnson being the big unit is like really dumb, but it's also
Kevin
so
Garnett being
fire.
the big ticket.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
you know.
Absolutely.
Now it's like SGA
right
and shit like
And
that.
that's just because they're
Initials.
scared of mispronouncing it.
Yeah. And like Anthony Edwards is this Ant.
Yeah.
It's,
Like
I mean,
yeah,
it's
and
fine,
that's like
but-
his lifelong nickname, so I get that one. But like,
Yeah.
Ant-Man should take off.
Yeah.
Damn, who else's nickname is sick? Jokic. I know it's a lazy, but Joker's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mind. I don't mind Joker. I like
Jason
that.
Tatum's kind of suck. Like the ones they actually give him.
Tay-Tay?
The anomaly.
Oh, that's
That's
fucking
like-
stupid. Dude, that sounds like you're selecting it on 2K.
Yeah. That's what
Like,
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
that's-
Generic nickname.
Here comes the A train.
Big Deuce.
Yeah.
Big Deuce. That one's just
That
fat
one's-
shit. That one's literally fat shit. And I love Jason Tatum. But
Yeah.
Luka Magic. I like Luka's. And the Don, because Doncic, you know.
that makes sense.
The
I've
Don's
literally
fine.
never heard a single. I was gonna ask, does Luca even have a nickname? I've never heard that.
I've heard the Don.
the Don,
but
and then
He
Luka
said Don
Magic.
Perignon.
I don't fuck with Luca Magic. Like that's not.
Yeah, I like the Don better
Yeah.
because like he got insulted so much for being like a little bit overweight, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Nico Harrison's like, yeah, he's too fat to play
He's
in
too
Dallas.
fat and he loves beer and he loves hookah and I'm like, who does it?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
come on.
What's the fucking problem?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Honestly,
he's still a master at his craft. Who cares? Overwatch and basketball. We talked
dude,
about that last time.
yeah, we talked about that last time.
Like, dude, he's good at everything he does. Leave him alone. Who cares?
Yeah,
I so want him to be good. Like, I mean, great. I mean, he is great. He's already great, but I so want him to be like top 5.
He's been tearing it up.
And
I mean,
with that, I want one more LeBron ring. That's it. Just one more.
yeah, that would be
that's
so
kinda
crazy.
selfish.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not LeBron. I wish I was, buddy. Damn.
I wish he
No.
would. I wish he would have punched Stephen A. Smith, dude.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith. Yo, honestly, I'll call him out right now. I'd beat your ass. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. If someone's man to man with you and doesn't say, and you don't say the same thing, you're a pussy.
Yeah, and
Like if you're like, everything's okay, and then you go on a podcast, you're like, yeah, I called him a bitch and a
know.
pussy, and I told him his son was busted and his wife's ugly. Like they all
know.
suck. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
dude, him and Skip
Yeah.
Bayless, dude, fuck them both.
He
Well,
went,
Skip
like-
Bayless is king of that.
He went back on like whatever show and he was like, yeah, I just didn't mess with that. I didn't think it was cool. Like, dude, why? Like,
It's like you started this, and
Yeah.
you got mad that LeBron was man enough to be
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you."
you wait
dude.
till you're on TV to like actually talk about it in real life. You're like,
You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's fine. Go ahead, kill the Knicks. Okay, you just won on a game winner. Like,
And
it's
when-
fine.
yeah,
and
when
then you go on
Stephen A-
TV and you're like, I think he's a pussy. It's like,
yeah.
You're insane.
When he apologized, when Stephen A. Smith apologized, he's like, that man I was talking to was not a professional basketball player. He was that was a a dad that I was talking to. I'm like, yeah, dude, you called his son a fucking hobo. Like,
yeah. The guy
Like-
doesn't deserve it.
And then he immediately, Stephen A. Smith was like, I was going to avoid even having to address this, but it's gotten a lot of attention and people's reached out to me and said I needed to, and I was like, yeah, you fucking needed to. Like, you shouldn't have even. Yep. Have you seen that guy
Stone Cold
on
Steve
TikTok?
Austin.
Every time he cracks a Michelob open, he goes, yeah, like super loud. Dude.
Yeah.
Out. Oh yeah. Fuck.
What happened?
How is it? How's the beer?
It's warm. So just like how my papa liked it before he hit my grandma.
Yeah, yeah,
Jesus.
man. Dude, well, she burnt the fucking biscuits all the time.
No, she was a
dude of
sweet
break.
lady. He was a piece of shit. I love him to death, though. May he rest. But this guy would,
Not in peace, just rest.
yeah,
May he
just rest. I
Yeah,
mean,
you don't have to be peaceful.
I'm not. It's not Judgment Day right now, right this second.
I think me and you have talked about this before. My papa's brother, I think, so like my great uncle or some shit. I don't know. He used to set PBRs out on the hood of his car in the summer and let them get hot, like not
First
just
of
room
all,
temperature. Like
you
hot.
have never ever told me this because I was talking about my grandpa. He would put them on the fucking driveway, like asphalt driveway.
Dude, what the fuck?
How have we never crossed paths with
I don't
this?
know. We should definitely kiss
He-
or something. Sounds like we have a bond.
Yeah, I would fuck you. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, yeah.
So what we
Oh,
were
no.
going on about?
Hey, cut.
Hey, go ahead, turn it off.
Cut that off.
Episode 6,000's over. I can't remember what episode we're on for.
Episode 4.
Yeah, dude. I've never tried that though. We should do that this summer.
I've drank many a hot PBRs. It's not any better.
Well, we've had them room temp or
Nah,
like warm out
I'm
of your
talking
backpack.
hot.
Yeah, but I mean, like I've only had them out of your backpack golfing, maybe. Like they're in your golf bag.
Yeah, they've cooled down a little bit, but I probably left them in my car overnight in the middle of blistering heat summer. What were you gonna say?
So I learned recently. So one of my old jobs, I worked with this old head, and he was a cool guy. He was the kind of guy that were like, if you were on his bad side, he was like a real bastard to you.
Yeah.
But if you were on his good side, like I was, he was the coolest guy ever. Like he was a stoner. We worked nights, so he would like go out at night and just like clearly smoke in his car.
Yeah.
The whole time I worked with him, he would drink like tea and coffee like pretty constantly. So I'm still friends with one of the guys that works there, and he's like telling me, he's like, this old guy, he started drinking microwaved soda. Like he has switched
kind
from
of
tea and
soda?
coffee. He said one night they were sitting there, and he's like, I wonder what would happen if you microwaved like Dr. Pepper. And so he's like, he does it, and he's like, that's pretty good. So then he's like, the guy that I know, he's like, he just keeps doing it. He microwaves like Sprite and like grape soda, and he'll sit down and be like, yeah, it's pretty good. And I'm like, dude, there's no way.
Well, I mean, if you want me to get super
Microwaving a Fanta.
Oh, dude.
Or like a crush, I mean,
I mean, if you want to get super nerdy about it, Dr. Pepper was originally like medicinal. That's why it tastes like that. And that's why it has the 23
Is that how you got the
ingredients.
PhD?
Yeah, here
Yeah,
we go, man.
But it was made to drink hot. It was made to drink hot. It was never meant to be cold.
Dr. Pepper.
The dude that made it, that's why it has like all those random fucking roots and shit, like licorice and all that stuff. It was made to be like to drink hot when you have a cold.
I feel like that's how Dr. Enough is too. But going back
Yeah.
to what he's saying, microwaving it is fucking
That's
filthy.
that's
dude.
psycho behavior.
Yeah. And not just trying to once, but being like, oh, it's good. And like you keep doing it. Like,
Yeah.
like
I mean,
multiple times a
again,
day.
I think we should try it.
All right.
I mean, why not?
No,
You
that's
have to
one of
watch
those
the
things
sodas.
like Coca-Cola and peanuts that the Midwest does. Throw
Yeah.
peanuts, salted peanuts in
You
your
don't like that?
Coca-Cola. You're fucking out of your mind.
I actually fuck with that. Yeah, I do, man. Dude, it's just salty.
I don't.
I used Yoo-Hoo to make coffee a couple days ago. Because
Yeah, but that's chocolate.
Like
though.
as
I mean,
milk. That's,
Yeah.
that
Like as
makes
creamer?
way more
'cause
sense.
I have a Keurig, so it uses water, and I like to put a little milk in my coffee from the Keurig because the Keurig kind of burns it because it brews so fast.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I'm out of milk. I was like, I have Yoo-Hoo. It's like chocolate milk. But I mean, it's really not. It's like chocolate juice.
It's chocolate drink is what
Yeah,
it says.
yeah.
When I mean,
It says chocolate drink on the labels.
Yeah.
when I
So
lost
did
a lot
that.
of my weight, I mean, I would take just black coffee and just pour like a protein shake in it, like a chocolate protein shake. Have like protein coffee. So I mean, yeah, pouring a Yoo-Hoo in there would be really good actually.
That's pretty smart. You're like a smart guy.
I eat and drink like dog shit. This is all this
I do
has
too.
reminded me of. You know, I've done far worse. I'm sure. I don't even know.
But you're also like a skinny little boy. Like really.
I eat like
Yeah, dude,
once a day.
what's-
There's something so wrong with. I think I have an eating disorder. Like
what-
not even trolling.
What's it like having the metabolism of a gazelle?
Well, I just eat fried food and my liver and my organs are poisoned. So, pretty cool, man.
You don't have to
honestly.
worry about that till you're like 40 anyway.
Really?
Yeah, your liver will cut off eventually.
Okay, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. He said cirrhosis is impossible until you're 40. I'm like, oh,
Oh, it's definitely not.
you get a shot of
but
Kraken right now?
It's on my counter.
No, I eat like shit though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
My parents were just so done after like my two siblings before me that they're like, I don't give a fuck what this kid eats as long as he eats.
Yeah.
So I grew up with no discipline behind the table whatsoever.
My mom didn't care either. I mean, she's like, as long as, which I've never been a picky eater, so I did always eat
Oh,
my
dude.
veggies and shit. So
I probably didn't eat a hamburger and like enjoy it until I was like 13.
yeah,
Like I hated hamburgers.
yeah. You've got
actually.
you were definitely pretty picky when we were younger.
I was like, if it's not chicken and fries, I'm killing myself in front of my family.
Well, I
and
was
they're like,
gonna-
we'll go to fucking McDonald's.
I used to always like fucking roast you because we'd go eat in high school and you'd get chicken tenders and fries, and
Yep.
I'm like, God, dude.
You're like, man, fucking spice it up. And I'm like, no.
Me and Chuck's getting something so dumb, extravagant. Like we're like, yeah, we'll take the shrimp cocktail and caviar, and Noah's like, you got chicken tenders, man.
I'm like, you got the Will Baby menu for a Will Baby like me?
you got bonus wings.
I remember Chuck ordered, we talked about this recently, but Chuck ordered that skillet of mac and cheese and I took the handle off of it and put it on my my gear shift or my window fucking thing or whatever in my car. That CRV had like just 3 oven mitts placed on the gear shift and shit like that.
I miss the horn of that thing so bad.
I do too, man. There's no way to replicate it because it fucked up. Like, you'd have to fuck it up the same way.
I don't even know what even happened to it to make it do that.
I pressed it so many times it just refused to die. That's all it was.
Oh,
Is that timer still going?
it
TV
is. It's
TV
just,
fucked up.
It's just my screen. You know, I can't leave it on for an hour.
It's just a
It
picture of
keeps
Logan's
on.
junk on the TV. Chuck, look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's
it's
very.
tiny.
It's
Yeah.
unimpressive.
It's
yeah, it's unimpressive to say the least.
No, we have to keep a timer up to monitor like how long we go, or else we'll go for like 2 hours,
Yep.
and then the camera just shuts down.
Camera's
it's like, I
off
need
full
a nap.
time.
We've
Keep
already been going for 3.
What?
We've been going for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice military time.
Yeah, dude.
Sergeant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sergeant Mangler.
he's crazy.
Yeah. You remember
Sergeant Mank.
always talking about, you know, I'm a corporal now. That
Cor-
might
Cor-
that
Corp
might be
Mang?
under
Yeah.
that might be under sergeant. I have
That
no
might be
idea.
under sergeant, actually.
I do
think it
not
is.
know the rankings whatsoever.
You're
I just know I'm not a private anymore.
I
That's all
remember
know.
them from Call of Duty. Like not the perfect order, but like the characters. You know, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I think it's like private, first class private, corporal, lieutenant, sergeant.
I think it's sergeant first and then lieutenant because the lieutenant's like the bars.
Oh yeah.
Look at this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
You can tell he
Sergeant
was in
for-
ROTC.
okay.
I loved
I'm dumb.
Call of Duty. No, you're not. No.
Yeah, dude.
I just used to
Yeah.
march in the parking lot at our high school.
Say it
Oh,
with your fucking chest.
You ever wore tan and black pants? Tan shirt, black pants.
No,
He looks genuinely pissed off.
I'm about to say his name.
no,
No, no, no,
no.
no, dude.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah.
Don't do it. Don't
No.
fucking do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't name drop anybody that tackled you in a
Dude, I
in
don't
a
even
field
remember
day
his
football
name.
game.
I don't remember his name because it's not the one that you're thinking about. It wasn't
No,
a really
yeah,
old
no.
guy.
Talking about the bulldog.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. Like genuinely.
Goish.
Huh?
Goish.
Oh no, I was talking about the teacher, not him. Not.
I'm glad you both looked at me and you were like, all right.
Don't do
Anyways. Yeah.
One day we'll release a video from the archives of the first time we tried to record.
I said that guy's name that I'm talking about probably 3 times. And all of his friends.
We were both just nervous, didn't know what to talk about. We're just saying first and last names of every person we know. And we're like, God damn it, dude. What are we doing?
I love name dropping. I'm like, this guy that lives right here in this town, in this state.
Dude,
Oh,
people, you mentioned Dr. Enough. Like, people probably don't even know what that is.
Yeah, actually, I forgot about that.
Because that's like local to us.
that is literally
And I forget about that.
brewed or bottled in the city closest to.
Do you guys like it? I love it.
I love. Dr.
love
Enough. We
it.
sell it. We
So
sell
good.
it at our dispensary, and people are like, "Is this infused Dr. Enough?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"There's no
no.
THC in it." No.
But only
I love it.
in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
It sucks in
Wow.
plastic. It
It's so great.
sucks. It sucks from a fucking restaurant.
I haven't had it in plastic or ever like
Not good.
draft soda.
Dude, they sell
Only
it
had
at,
it in a bottle.
the restaurant that's like, there's 3 fucking trillion of them in our little area.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Also a
Oh,
local
yeah.
restaurant. Dude, they have it like, you can get it from the fountain and it sucks. It tastes
Really?
like someone fucking ripped ass in a Sprite. Like, it's just not good.
Just shit it in a Sprite and put a lid on it.
You can put some Razzie syrup in it, though. Pretty fire.
Red Dr. Enough.
Huh?
The cherry one.
You think raspberries?
Beautiful.
You think
You know what I'm talking about?
It might be.
In the bottle. The red one.
The herbal?
They're both herbal, technically. And they have vitamins in them.
Yeah, but the green one doesn't say herbal on it,
It does.
it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've drank many of those at work.
Oh, I've
The
just
red
always
one,
called
the red one
herbal.
says herbal on the label.
The
though.
red one is fire, though.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
They're both fire.
Hmm.
As long
Shout
as it's in a
out.
glass bottle.
Shout out Dr. Enough.
Yeah,
Man
Doctor.
himself.
Yeah,
You've always been enough.
sponsor
Doctor.
us.
We
Yeah,
love you.
Doc. I bet it
Honestly.
had some kind of medicinal start, too, because it's an
Had
old
to.
soda.
Had to.
It's one of those like, yeah, they start off as like codeine and cocaine, just like opioids and uppers. You'll beat a cold instantly, dude.
Dr. Pepper is that's probably how they started. 23 different fucking opioids.
We're talking about soda this episode.
You got a problem with that, buddy?
No,
There's a fly flying around your head, dude. I'm going to have to move out.
I think it's a moth.
There's this one guy that comes
Mothman's
into the
here.
bar. And he rides a bike all the time. I almost hit him like all the time after work. I'll be driving home. It's like 1 a.m. and I just see a reflective vest just dart across the road. And I'm like, that's him. That's him. He'll come in. He says, let me get 3. Holds up 3 fingers. And I know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking for beer. He's looking for 3 chocolate chip cookies and me to microwave them for 30 seconds on the dot.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get any beer
No.
or liquor or anything?
No, he's old enough to, but he's crazy.
Mm.
I'm not going to go into it.
Speaking,
Anyways.
I will. Speaking of going to a bar, are you done?
No.
Okay.
He says, let me get 3. I'm like, $4. We have this agreement with him. If he brings his own cup, we'll just give him ice and he can get as much soda as he wants. So I get us
Nice.
3 cookies. I come back. He pays me $4.
It's a steal.
And then I fill up his little water bottle with ice and he only drinks Sprite. And the people at the sushi place downtown pretty close, they
Yeah.
make him drink water before he leaves because he only drinks Sprite. Pretty crazy guy, though. I lied. Anyways, what were you going to say?
Speaking of people at a bar not ordering alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
I took a girl to this place one time, and it was a bar.
Touching tips again.
I don't know, dude. I kind of like it. I wish we both didn't have socks on. I took a girl to this bar, and I sat down. It was packed. It's already a sketchy bar, and I didn't want to go there, but she did. And at the time, I still smoked cigarettes religiously, and I was like, at least I can smoke in here.
Yeah.
Like, if I get nervous, I just chain smoke.
Yep.
So we're sitting at the bar, and there's literally no seats left, and we're in the last 2 on the end, and she's like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette, and this old dude in a like a leather biker vest, chains, huge earrings, like huge hoops. He walks up and he sits down. Well, he says, is someone sitting here? And I said, yeah, she's in the bathroom, and he sits down anyway. And I was like, all right.
You have the worst fucking luck,
I know.
dude.
Like, why even talk to me if you're going to sit down anyway? So
Yeah.
then, anyway, I'm like, well, I don't really know what to say because I don't do confrontation too well.
Yeah.
This dude was
You're like,
scaring
"Get up,
me anyway.
pussy."
Yeah, this dude scared me anyway. He looks at the bartender, and he was not a regular. His bartender did not know him.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, bitch, over here."
Yeah, he's like, what do you want to drink, man? He just goes, milk. And he said, what?
Are you joking?
No.
At
He
all.
was like, milk. And that bartender was like, what? And he was like, milk. And he was like, just milk? And he's like, yep. And he's like, is 2% okay? And he's like, please.
He's like almond.
Sits down a
Oh.
glass of 2% milk. He takes one sip of it and lights up a cigarette. And I was like, yeah, I got to go. Like, I just literally got up. And she gets out of the bathroom and she's like, why is
She's like,
someone
"Where'd her
sitting
pitcher
there?"
go?" And you're like, "Some guy fucking had milk near it. I'm lactose."
I was like, I don't have time to explain this story and that also I'm a pussy. I wasn't about to start a fight with that guy.
Dude.
Walked into a bar, like rode a Harley there. Walks into a bar, sits down and orders 2% milk and lights up a fucking Newport. Dude,
That's hard.
that's insane.
You're fucking crazy. That's some Harbaugh shit.
yeah,
A steak
dude,
and
it's
milk.
Fucking crazy.
I've
Ah.
never seen anything like that played in a bar.
And I wouldn't have been so shocked if that bartender would have been like, "Oh, that's Randy. Like, let me get this milk." They did not know this guy.
That guy
He
takes
was
one sip. He says, "That dog will hunt."
He was
Gotta
as shocked
be
as I was.
The main character of a movie.
Yeah.
Like you were a side character
Yeah.
in a movie.
That's a Nick Cage
That guy was the
movie,
main
too.
character of life.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. The seat taken, yes. Just sit down, order a glass of milk.
Yeah, he's long legs. Yeah, he's fucking a pedophile Nick Cage. That's crazy. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, dude. People that it's fucking
Cuckoo,
crazy, dude.
cuckoo.
Man, I loved long legs.
That's why I'm glad I only deal with like craft beer and shit instead of like
Yeah.
liquor in my bar.
The last time I was at your bar, you know that fountain that's not that far, like you can see it from
Yeah,
the little
the
patio.
park that's like right outside.
Yeah, I watched like 3 cops just like handcuff a dude that was
That was me.
a homeless guy taking a bath in that fountain.
That was me.
Was it
No,
the cop or the homeless guy? We
I
did
have
it
seen
again,
that happen
dude.
before. One time. Oh my god.
That might happen often. I mean, it's a fountain and there's a lot of homeless people. So I
Dude.
mean,
Last year around this time, it was still pretty cold in March. I'm
Yeah.
yelling now because
Yeah.
this is geeking me so bad. I ended up closing the bar, locked the door, whatever. I'm like looking around. I'm like, all right, I got everything. And I'm walking to my car, and some guy's shirtless, dude. It's like 30 degrees. And he's shirtless in sweatpants. He's walking towards that park you're talking about with the water spouts that are out during the warm days.
yeah.
And he's walking across the street, and it reminds me of this video of like a Scottish guy tweaking, doing the same thing, where he's like, "Who wants it? Who wants it?" And this guy's just going, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" It's like the East Tennessee version of it. Who wants it? And in this video of this Scottish guy doing this, some guy's like, "I do," and he goes, "What?" I was not brave enough. I was not brave enough to be like, What the fuck? Look, what is it? What's going on? So I just like ran to my car, started it, and that guy walked all the way to that park from like that pizza restaurant that used to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just yelling, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Just shirtless, and I'm like wearing a coat and a jacket. And I'm like, "Dog,
What's the difference?
it's 30 fucking degrees."
Now, what's the
This guy's
difference
just
between a
yelling.
coat and a jacket?
I'm wearing a hoodie, a jacket, and a coat. My fault.
Okay. No, I just genuinely didn't know.
A couple layers is what we're saying.
You're layered up.
This guy's like one layer. It's just sweatpants. That's it.
Just sweatpants. Yeah.
You had me confused for a second.
Yeah,
I
dude,
got
they-
defensive.
They didn't give that guy any kind of break. They just walk up to him, and I feel like they were probably like, "Hey, you can't be in this fountain." And he was like, "No." They just immediately handcuff
You're like,
him.
get him, officer down.
They've got him face down in the fountain, just like he's just choking, handcuffing him, dude. Yeah, man, that's a great place to sit out and have a cigarette and drink a brewski. You get to see some cool stuff until the fucking train comes by.
I like that shit.
When you're
you know?
sitting outside,
It's so loud.
dude. It hurts.
I got that thing upstairs wrong with me. You know what I'm talking about? But I like it. I love the trains. When I'm inside and I hear it, I'm like, "Oh, it scared me." Oh, fuck. That looks so cool. It looks so sick.
I mean, it is cool to see it go by, but it's just so loud.
It is, yeah.
I
Did I
mean-
ever tell you about the time that me and I'll name drop him, Billy? He watches this. He's one of the first to watch it every
Shout out,
week.
Billy.
Shout out, Billy. You remember when you hit that train with the glass?
Dude, why are you
Where I
breaking the
work at
third
now?
wall, dude?
He's gonna see.
It's fourth wall.
It's the fourth wall.
My
Yeah.
bad. Hey,
You
that's-
got one more wall.